Hey everybody, this is Bevin Branlandingham, and I'm here with another episode of my web series, The Lesbian Tea Basket, where I rate and review tea and reclaim tea parties for lesbians. I am joined today by my dog Macy for a brief cameo. She's in an elf hat. She is throwing down her Christmas cheer, and now I'm going to put her on the floor. So I am totally excited today to review the Christmas tea sampler from Adagio Tea. I needed some decaf black tea to restore my supply because I love decaf black tea the most, and the best flavored decaf black tea I think so far I've found is from Adagio. So I went on their Black Friday sale, which had free shipping and yada, yada, yada. And then they totally got me with their spend $25 and get a sampler of Christmas teas. So the Adagio samplers come with 4 packets of tea. I would say that you can get about 10 cups in each packet. So if there's 4, that's like 40 cups, which is great. And it usually costs $7, and this one was $3, which was really exciting. And I was also excited to have some seasonal tea because, as you can tell, I don't screw around with Christmas. I really think it's fun to be all holiday decked out. And also my birthday is Christmas Eve, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. So I was like, I would love to be that lesbian who has seasonally appropriate teas available for my guests. So I had to, as a 36-year-old, really measure out how much caffeine I had because they're all black teas. And so I could only try 1 tea a day for several days in a row. So I'm going to start with my favorite of all of them, which was the candy cane tea, which is a black tea with some mint leaves in it and also candy cane pieces. I expected this to be a lot sweeter than it was, and it wasn't very sweet, but it was very delightful. It was a really good use of mint. I have not ever had a mint-flavored black tea before because I'm like, if I want mint tea, I'm going to have herbal mint tea. But this one was really different. It reminded me of a mint flavor that you would get in like a Thin Mint cookie, but without the chocolate somehow. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was delicious. And also it's cute that it's called candy cane, but I think this could be a year-round delight. The Chestnut tea is a black tea flavored with chestnut. I don't know what natural chestnut flavored means, but it's pretty good. It tastes like a nutty flavored tea, but I didn't actually think that it tasted even remotely like a holiday chestnut flavor. So I think that if you like a flavored black tea, you're going to love this chestnut tea. The candy apple tea, I was actually really surprised because it was more bitter than I expected. And I think that that's possibly because I brewed it too strong. But again, I really have to taste this a few more times to figure that out. But the flavoring was not as strong as I had expected or wanted it to be with a name like candy apple. But again, if you like a flavored tea, maybe I'd skip this one. But if you're getting the sampler, you might as well try it. And then last but not least, the gingerbread tea, which I felt was pretty promising. It has natural gingerbread flavor, cinnamon bark, orange peels, and ginger root. I was actually surprised that it wasn't more spicy because of the ginger root, but it was really delightful. I felt it was a warming cup of holiday cheer. I felt like this one tasted the most holiday centric of all of them. And I actually have to, I was very surprised when I got the pack and none of them were a chai flavor because I feel like people say spice or holiday and then they just throw all the chai flavors in there. But this I actually really liked because I felt like they did a holiday sampler that was really based on different elements of holidays that had nothing to do with your standard sort of spiciness. So this one I kind of expected to have that chai flavor and it didn't. And usually it's really hard to do cinnamon in a tea without it being overwhelming. And kudos Adagio, you did it. So anyway, I would say that if you want to be an impressive lesbian this holiday season and bust out your solstice holiday sampler at your Yule log ritual lesbian gay witchmas party, I would highly suggest the Adagio Christmas sampler. Anyway, happy holidays!